We've put word out that Tovan's sister is still missing. I'll let you know if we hear anything. Keep talking to Charva. It's clear now she's playing some sort of game, but we can get ahead of this if you and Tovan keep her distracted. Anything that will give us an upper hand with the Tal Shiar will help our cause.
Congratulations, Centurion.
If you want proof, then I'll provide it. I'm transmitting several classified Tal Shiar files to your ship now. Read through them, analyze them yourself, and then you'll see the truth. Ditan and his kind are terrorists and a threat to the survival of the Romulan people. After that, I hope you'll reconsider your options. The Tal Shiar are trying to help the Romulan people, and you should be fighting for us. We've been fighting for you all this time.
Captain, we're getting two different stories here. One from Charva, and one from these documents. Analysis of the files shows that either Charva is trying deliberately to mislead us, or that she's being misled herself. Since she seems to firmly believe what she's telling us, I'm not completely comfortable disregarding her information out of hand. I recommend that we speak to Commander Tal Mera on Drozana Station. She has contacts in the intelligence community that we don't. She should be able to either confirm or deny our findings.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Hey, what's up, everybody? So yeah, like I said, I'm just testing my new setup. I decided to switch from Streamlabs OBS to regular OBS, and it's running a lot smoother than Streamlabs for some reason. I have no idea why, but whatever. All right, so yeah, I've been to this mission before. This is a difficult mission. Not exactly like difficult as in hard where you have enemies and stuff to fight, but it's more difficult as in it takes a little bit of thinking to actually get through this mission. Let's see, so it says, perhaps it's time to out your losses, Ferengi. So it says, my business isn't any of yours. As you like.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Sorry, my mistake. Alright, so we're supposed to meet a contact here. Ah, here she is.
Was there something you needed?
Can I get your opinion on some Tal Shiar files?
Tal Shiar files? I'm sure there's a good story behind how you came into possession of these. Let's see what you have.
Here are the files. What do you think?
What sort of information do you need? Personally, I'd regard anything given to you by a Tal Shiar operative with suspicion. They are masters of misinformation and misdirection.
Also, the only reason why we're in this station and we're Romulan is because I decided to join the Klingons instead of joining the Federation. Yeah. Let's see, it says, I need to fact check these documents. Some of the information in them doesn't seem to line up.
We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you.
What about the Shaltok intelligence file?
I've seen some interesting works of fiction, but nothing that compares to this. Deton and Lortrix working together on a Riemann mining colony? I don't think so. Can you see Deton in a dilithium mine? And Lortrix was storing weapons for Deton? Why? There have to be better places we can stash supplies than in an enemy colony. And this section about Deton working with Starfleet to target colonies for terrorist attacks is ridiculous. Neither Deton or the Federation would do such a thing. I'm detecting that sections of the file have been altered. That's probably why it reads like a bad spy story.
It didn't make sense to me either.
According to my records, Deton was in contact with Starfleet, but he was talking to them about which colonies needed agricultural aid. And there were weapons on Chaltok, as you well know. But not only were they making weapons for the Hirogen, they were targeting Romulan militia targets, including the flotilla. Now, I didn't realize that Lortrix and Deton knew each other, but apparently they do. They interacted once during negotiations during a workers' strike at a Riemann mining facility. It's funny how people from such different worlds and outlooks can interact.
See, a lot of people say why I like a lot of my friends ask me why I play this game. And it's literally the storytelling. Like, the storytelling is so in depth, and it's like you don't expect some of the stuff that happens, but like it's ridiculously in depth, and I love the storytelling in this game. But like at the same time, this has also opened me up to actually watching Star Trek the show and like looking at the show like in a new light, because I've never really liked Star Trek, but ever since I started playing the game, it made me think, okay, what have I been missing this whole time? So yeah, that's why I play this game. It's so awesome. I think on Xbox I have a maxed out character too, so like I know what happens in endgame. It's mainly just like the endgame content, and then like you're pretty much unbeatable in your ship around that time in the normal area. And I say normal area because this follows like a lot of plots, like especially with especially like going to different universes and stuff like that. It follows a lot of plots from the show. Let's see, it says, can you cross-reference this file with our intelligence data to gain some context? I forgot about
Tom was
this.
talking to the Federation about
Yeah,
colonies near our
those
borders.
guys, the
It wasn't
Umbrals.
to target them for attack. It was to discern which ones had the greatest need for agricultural assistance. A lot of the newer colonies are having a rough time trying to establish themselves. Deton believes that the more prosperous colonies have a responsibility to help support others. That's why he was talking to the Federation. He was asking if they would be willing to assist as well. Unfortunately, once the rumor of terrorist attacks entered the mix, the Federation Council broke off aid talks.
And this is why this one's so hard, or this mission's so hard, is because of the Umbrals. Like, the whole time when you're doing this whole espionage thing, you have to make sure they don't notice you.
And I'm not surprised that Lortrix was aiming weapons at our targets, although I don't think he was doing so at the request of the Hirogen. The Tal Shiar has a way of getting into everything, and we know that they were monitoring that colony. A Tal Shiar operative could have manipulated Lortrix into aiming some of the weapons at Romulan Republic targets. If they were fired, then we'd lose big, and a neutral colony would be blamed for the attack.
Also, the only reason I'm up so late, like, honestly, for some reason I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't. But yeah, I might wind up starting to do this, like, every time I'm not able to sleep, just get on and start live streaming. But it changes, like, when in this mission, like, that blue hue that you saw all around the screen, it changes as you go into the mission. So basically, like, it does it randomly.
Also, I think it was a coincidence that Deton and Lortrix were acquainted. Lortrix once worked for the Riemann Mining Cooperative, but he wasn't exactly a model employee. In fact, he was one of the leaders of a strike that turned violent. The Riemanns brought in a group of negotiators to help end the crisis. Deton was one of the people they invited. He helped negotiate a settlement, and Lortrix was one of the representatives of the workers during those negotiations. I doubt they've ever spoken to one another again once the strike ended.
Let's see, what do you make of all these changes?
I think the Tal Shiar are conducting quite an effective smear campaign against Deton and our movement. It's our responsibility to see through their deceptions.
Can I show you another file?
We can do that. Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you.
What about the Virenat file?
I'm detecting several abnormalities in this file. It looks like portions of it have been altered. We should corroborate these reports in order to determine which facts are actually true and which are Tal Shiar fabrications.
I don't know what to believe.
Here's what we know and can confirm from our files. Deton did smuggle crates to Virenat before the attack on your colony, but they were carrying ship parts, not weapons. And he did more to help the colony without drawing excess attention. It was our group that helped your people get the water reclamation equipment they needed to support a healthy population. And yes, we spent a great deal of time and money gathering information about both the Federation and the Klingon Empire. But we're not planning an attack. Why would we? Instead, we're gathering all the intel we can about the political climates of both factions.
Can you cross-reference this file with our intel to provide context?
Deton has been working with colony leaders for years, including the Maori and others at Virenat. However, since the Empress and the Tal Shiar often retaliate against people who are friendly to our movement, in the past, we've tried to keep those contacts as quiet as possible. Your colony had some talented engineers who were willing to help flotilla ships. Deton provided crates full of ship parts, smuggled from other friendly settlements. Your engineers repaired Allied ships who needed help. But Deton is a man of peace. I can't ever see him wanting to smuggle weapons, especially not to a civilian site. Of course, because the people at Virenat risked their safety to help our ships, Deton helped them in return. One of the ways the Tal Shiar keeps control over colony worlds is by denying or diverting needed supplies. Before the attack, Vironaut's population had outgrown its water treatment capabilities. They tried to acquire another water filtration unit, but were blocked by lost shipments, denied paperwork, and other bureaucratic hassles. It could have meant disease and deprivation for your people. So the Maori reached out to Deton. He provided the water reclamation equipment Vironaut needed, and even helped the colonists conceal it so it couldn't be damaged in a convenient accident.
That explains why why they were so stressed out about wildlife attacking their water lines, their water filtration system. That explains it. That also explains why our water filtration system was so old, and that's so creepy. Please don't do that again.
And yes, we do spend a great deal of time and effort gathering intel on both Starfleet and Klingon Empire. But we're not studying their defenses. We're learning about their political climates.
That makes sense.
Our relationships with the Klingons and Starfleet are still very fragile. They're being strengthened by people like you. But a shift in attitudes on the High Council or the Federation Council could mean disaster for us.
Also makes
The more we
sense.
know about what's happening, the better we can react to it.
That's a great uniform.
Let's see. What do you make all these changes? Or what do you make of all these changes?
I'm not saying that Deton is a complete innocent. None of us are. The
Obviously
political
not.
information could be used to sway decisions in our favor. The ship part and water reclamation equipment were smuggled illegally. But you have to look at the intent behind Deton's actions. He's trying to help people, not tear them down.
Can I show you another file?
Your luck has
We can do
changed
that.
sometimes.
Show me what you have and what parts of them are troubling you.
What about the what is it called? Kinkuthanza. The Kinkuthanza intelligence file.
I didn't realize that the Tal Shiar had transferred prisoners to the Kinkuthanza system penal colony. Probably because there isn't a penal colony in the Kinkuthanza system. That's
Interesting.
not the only discrepancy I'm detecting in this file. There's distinct signs of tampering. We need to figure out what they altered and why.
Yeah, give me a second, guys. Hold on. I'm just making sure, because like I exported something to because like I set it up to where I can export stuff to my stream archive on YouTube, and I exported something to my stream archive earlier, and it was really large, so I'm surprised it's actually gotten there right away. I guess like when it's uploaded on Twitch, it can just be transferred over to YouTube. I had no idea. Let's see. I saw discrepancies as well.
Here's what I know. Most Tal Shiar prisoners fall off the grid completely. We don't know where they're taken
This
or
is
what's
true.
being done to them, and that troubles Deton a great deal. We have, however, heard of a Tal Shiar facility called Installation 18 that appears to be a holding facility. Some prisoners would likely be taken there.
That's where
As far
Rena
as
has
I
to
know,
be.
Your friend's sister has never been in the Theban system, much less been captured there. We did lose a militia ship there a few weeks ago.
What's the harm in
And
a
one of
little
my
friendly
agents,
mission?
Subcommander Avron, is still in Tal Shiar custody. Avron was trying to steal supplies from a Tal Shiar convoy when he was captured. It
That's
was
where,
risky, but they had critical supplies we couldn't get any other way.
that's where Rena has to be. So that's where Token's or Tovin's sister has to be. She has to be there. All right, let's see. Can you cross-reference this file with our intelligence to gain some context?
We don't know what the Tal Shiar is doing with their prisoners, but a lot more people are missing than we can account for. We have, however, found several references to a place called Installation 18. We're still tracking down where this facility is and what they're doing there, but we know that prisoners are taken there for an unknown purpose.
So we have to find Installation 18, break in, and release the prisoners.
Rina Kev hasn't shown up on any of our lists of the missing, but I have found references to someone with that name being a crew member on a cargo transport. As far as I know, the ship she was working on has never been to the Theban system. But if your friend can't find her, I'd be concerned. The Tal Shiar has a nasty habit of making people disappear. We did lose a ship in the Theban system recently. A small scout vessel. Its commander was one of my agents, and we have confirmed that Sub-Commander Avron is being held in Tal Shiar custody.
That's good to know.
Sub-Commander Avron was there doing reconnaissance for me. Tal Shiar convoys passed through that region of space, and there was one convoy that had vital supplies we need. The plan was a long shot at best, but Avron knew the risks when he took the assignment. Now that Avron is in custody and the convoy has made it safely to its destination, all we can do is try to figure out how to soldier on without the components that were in those ships.
What do you make of all these changes?
Did Datan know about the plan to attack a Tal Shiar convoy? Yes. Does that make us criminals and terrorists? That's something you're going to have to decide for yourself. We can do that. Show me what you have and what
Okay, here we
parts of
go.
them are troubling you.
What do you make of all this?
We're fighting for our independence and the future of the Romulan race. We're short on supplies and allies and beset by enemies that see nothing wrong with murder, torture, and kidnapping. And they call us the terrorists. We've had to make some difficult decisions. Some of them have led us down roads that none of us wanted to take. But nothing we've done is anything as terrible as what the Tal Shiar is accusing Datan of doing. There are no innocents in a war, and that includes Datan. At least his motivations are clear. And I can't see what the Tal Shiar has to gain by framing him for these crimes.
Thank you for your help.
Captain, Charva's convinced that these files are genuine. She wouldn't be pushing us this hard otherwise. We need to sit down and show her the discrepancies we've discovered, preferably
agree.
in front of the Tal Shiar computer, so we can open her eyes to the truth. If we contact her and say we're ready to join the Tal Shiar, but we need to discuss these files first, maybe she'll take us somewhere where we can prove to her that she's been lied to. There's a subspace communications hub in the lounge on Drozana Station's observation level that we can use to contact Charva.
Okay. The bird flies at dawn. Okay, so what the hell is this? Is that a player? That's a player. What are you? What? Oh, that's so cool. That's another thing. If you want to, you can just make your own alien. That's another thing I love about this. Okay, so yeah, this is the computer we gotta use, I guess.
I wasn't
Contact Charva.
expecting to hear from you so soon. Are you ready to join the Tal Shiar?
I'm ready to join you and the Tal Shiar.
I take it that everything I provided checked out to your satisfaction?
Mostly, but I want to go over the data with the data you sent. I need assurances that it is genuine.
That's a fair request. The Tal Shiar maintains a clandestine network of satellites throughout the quadrant. There's a listening post that's part of this network in the Aja system. It's near your current position and off the trade routes, so we should be able to meet privately. It's also connected to the rest of the Tal Shiar network, so we can go over the data in detail. I'm glad you've seen the light. You're joining the right side.
I'll see you there. Let's see, Captain. Before we leave the Drozana station, leave Drozana station, we should consult Commander Talmera. She might have more information about the Arzer system. Okay. Yeah, it's just some things they don't tell you, so you have to read.
Was there something you needed?
Do you know anything about the Aja system?
It's remote and has little strategic value. If you're planning some shore leave after this is over, I'd suggest you go to Ryza instead.
So, the Aja system.
I can tell you you're probably flying into a trap. The Tal Shiar invests a great deal of time and effort to spin a web of lies.
That would make
They don't
sense.
look favorably on people who try to expose them for what they are. If you're going to go, at least take some backup.
Can you contact the KDF and organize that for me?
That won't be too difficult. You've made a lot of friends. Send out a subspace burst if you need some assistance in the Aza system. They'll be waiting for your signal.
If you run into any roadblocks, talk to G-Dan. He's proven himself to be a worthwhile ally. Ah, yeah, there are the Umbrals. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is one of the bigger space battles. So, let me see here. Wait, I hear something. Huh? Yeah, it's probably that. Okay, let's get out of here. Depart system. Like, this game does have a learning curve, but it's still, like, it's a really fun game. Let's see. So, we gotta make it there. The Aja system. And on our way. I kind of wish they made a Firefly, like a game, like if you've ever seen the show Firefly, I kind of wish they made a version of Firefly that was like this. 'Cause I feel like it would have made more sense. Honestly, I feel like it would have made more sense. Because, like, this seems strikingly resembling to Firefly. If Firefly was a game. It does. Because, like, most of the time that you spend in this game are in your ship, but there are, like, some times when you actually get out of your ship and you have to run around a planet trying to save people. So, yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like Firefly in the vein of STO would be pretty cool. Okay, we're 5 light years away. That's crazy, man. I hope one day we can actually travel like this. Like, travel that fast. Alright, here we go. Continue RSVP. Oh, don't tell me. Is it gonna crash? I hope not. I hope it doesn't crash. Do not crash. Yeah, that's one thing that this game has trouble with. It didn't before. They need to update it because, like, it has issues with sometime crashing like that, where, like, the loading bar won't it won't load all the way, and then it'll just crash when you're about to go into a mission.
Captain, we're detecting another ship in the system. It's Charva's ship, the IRW Aethra. They're signaling to us that Charva has already beamed over to the listening post, and that you and I should join her.
Good to
But they say
know.
only us. We can't take a full away team.
That's strange. That's very strange. Okay. Let's go. Let's beam. Alright, so... Yeah, see, it's doing it again. I gotta wait and see what happens, cause, like, it's always like that. It's always like that. Like, it'll load slow, and sometimes it'll load fast, or sometimes it'll crash. And I'm pretty sure people have complained about it. I see, there it goes. Like, people have complained about it, I'm pretty sure. But
I
yeah.
hope we're able to make Charva see reason.
Oh, there she is.
She doesn't seem willing to accept that Tal Shiar is at the root of many of the problems of the Romulan people.
Oh, the Tal Shiar is...
It's not going to be easy to convince her.
I mean, they're manipulating her, dude. That's another thing, so... Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Let me look at my skills here. Because I have other skills that I can use. Let me see if I can find them. It's like, it said that I have the turret now, but I don't see it anywhere. Wait, it told me I have my turret. I just don't see it. Okay, put that there. What's that? Combat supply. Okay, good to know. This is disarming, I think. Yeah, weapon malfunction. Yeah, see, like it said that I have the turret, but I don't. Like, it's not showing up. What I'm thinking is I have to find the kit for it. But yeah. Hey, Charba. You're actually taller than me. Are you? Yeah, you're taller than me.
I am so glad to hear that you are considering my offer of joining the Tal Shiar. They offer safety and stability to all Romulans. You will not regret your decision.
Tovin and I would like to work more closely with you. But first, I need to go over some of this data with you.
I cannot blame you for wanting to do your due diligence. Seeing as you are about to join our ranks, I do not think the Tal Shiar would mind if we took a look at some of the intelligence files used to generate the reports I gave you. Just do not tell any of my superiors that we did this. You do not have clearance yet.
Of course not. Oh, some thorium. Yeah, I'll take that.
This cannot be right.
What can't be right?
It appears as if some of the information that was included in the report I gave you does not line up with what is here.
Exactly.
Several of the facts have been changed either here or in the report, and the results skew any conclusions that could be drawn.
Exactly. We should check another file. Oh, there's another one over here. Hold on. Give me a second, Charba. Yeah, you need this stuff to actually make stuff, so... Yeah. It's best to get it while you can.
But I thought,
What's wrong?
these recordings don't line up with the report either. What's going on here? Who could have tampered with this evidence?
We still have one more file to check. Let's see, changing targeting information to Kuthanza. King Kunthaza, that's what it's called. Let's see, what do we find here?
Has this file been tampered with?
What do you mean?
This is the same story as the others. This evidence doesn't match the report I shared with you. You knew about this, didn't you? That's why you had me look at these files. Did you alter this data to make me look bad? Are you trying to sabotage my career with the Tal Shiar?
I promise you, I didn't change anything. Oh. There they are. Yeah, the Tal Shiar.
We were sent here by Commander Morris to take you into custody. You are accused of undermining the Romulan Empire and crimes unbefitting of a Romulan. Tovan Kev, you are accused of aiding a known fugitive and conspiring against the Tal Shiar. Charva, you are relieved of command of your ship.
Of course.
The outcome of a court-martial, if you're lucky. That's all that will happen to you for betraying the Tal Shiar.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Trying to holster. Still says alert.
We need to get out of here and return to our ship before the Tal Shiar send any more troops down here.
There we go.
Charva, you should come with us. You won't be safe with the Tal Shiar.
3 to beam up. And here we go. Oh, please load right. Like, I love the game, but it has trouble with loading screens for some reason. I have no idea why. It never used to. Like, no joke. Like, it would happen once in a blue moon, but now it's happening, like, a lot. It happens a lot now. Come on. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please, load right. That, yeah, there it goes. Give me a second. Yeah, I told you. It happens when you least expect it, which is like stupid. But it's gonna put me back right where I was, so everything should be good. Let me just sign in again. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, just normal login. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it should put me back right where I was.
I've been informed by my Tal Shiar superiors that you and Charva are now to be considered enemies of the state. My orders are to apprehend you, alive if possible, but dead will work almost as well. Surrender, and I will be merciful to your crew. Resist,
I'm cloaking.
and let their deaths be on your head.
You'll need more than just that one ship to take me down. Oh, a battleship. Oh, more battleships. Oh, yay.
You insist. How about a fleet of Tal Shiar warships? Will that convince you to surrender? Think of your crew. Spare them the pain and suffering this meaningless gesture will cause.
Here we go. You didn't think I'd show up here alone, did you? Let's see. Captain, our friends from the Empire have checked in. They'll decloak at your signal. Let's see. Send the subspace burst. The Klingons about to whoop your ass. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Ew. I don't even know what I'm shooting at right now. I honestly don't. Okay, I'm shooting at that one. Oh, I'm getting damaged hard. Holy crap. I gotta... There we go. Oh, behind me. Boom. Oh, there's still more. Okay.
Sub-Commander Nadell is commanding the RRW Daewoo. She has requested we transport Charva aboard so she can be taken to the proper authorities.
I don't wanna arrest Charva. She's a nice lady. Oh, one second. Let me scan this really quick. Oh, there's another one out there too. Let me grab that. Okay. Now we're good. Wait, is that one right there? I think so. I'm not sure. It looks like it. Yeah, that's the last one. I don't think there's any more. Nope. No more. So this will be the last one. Yeah, it's still kind of strange traveling in space. It's still weird, you know? Alright, let's grab this one. Yeah, a lot of these materials are actually rare. That's why you need to grab them like when you get a chance, you know? And let's beam Charva aboard. We're sorry, Charva.
Welcome aboard. Is this the Tal Shiar prisoner?
Yes, this is Charva. I want her to be true. I can't remember what it's. I couldn't even read it that fast.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Charva. I hope you can see now that the Tal Shiar isn't where you want to be.
They're doing what they can for our people. I was the one who failed to live up to their expectations. And you were the one who steered me wrong. Just like Datan has done to you.
She still believes in the Tal Shiar? I'm sorry you feel that way. It's time to go, Tobin.
Captain, Charva was a close friend, and we couldn't even convince her of our cause. We need to find something substantial to expose the Tal Shiar.
I'm afraid you might be right.
Charva's alive, but I expect she's gonna face a lot of questions from intelligence.
Oh shit.
But if we couldn't change her mind, what'll it take to convince the Romulan people? How do we gather the proof we need? For now, we've done all we can. I recommend we leave the system before any Tal Shiar reinforcements arrive.
Yep, you're right. Let's get out of here.
You've done commendable work exposing the duplicitous nature of the Tal Shiar, but there's still more work to be done in order to actually discover what they've been up to. It's a shame that Charva is resisting our efforts to turn her to our cause. Perhaps with enough
Try
time,
Xander,
she'll
thank you
see
for the
Tal Shiar
raid.
the
Hey,
true
what's up,
Romulan
everybody?
people that they really are. In any event, you are proving to be a formidable addition to this fleet.
This is actually my.
Congratulations. It looks like you're about to be moving up in the
This is actually my first raid. I don't know what to say.
with Talshar operatives and their less than
Oh,
savory
man.
techniques. I passed your personnel file off to Republic Intelligence. I believe you've already met
Alright, let me
Commander
see here.
Talmera. She'll be handling your work with them. Intelligence is very interested in your recent encounter with Charva. They think you're ready for some more clandestine assignments.
It's not let me choose another one. Okay, cool. Thanks. I hope you had a good stream too, man.
Time is short. What do you need of me?
Alright, let me see. So, where do we have to go next? Ah, we gotta go back to Drozana. Okay. We'll transwarp there. Trizander, thanks for the follow. Augmented Dictator Games, thank you for the follow. Mr. Elf, thanks for the follow. Let's see. Sorry if I butcher this name. Simon Diaz, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, guys. You guys caught me off guard, man. I already went through that. You guys caught me off guard. I have never had a raid or a host or anything like that. So yeah, this is a first for me. So like, let me just settle in. Let me just settle into this here. Alright, so we gotta go see, what was her name again? I think it's the same lady. Talmera, I think her name was. Here we go.
Was there something you needed?
Let's see, I was ordered to report here by Sub-Commander Nadell.
I've been reviewing your personnel files. You've had quite the interesting career, haven't you?
Alright, so I think I remember, because like I've been through the story before, I've just never been through the Klingon side of the story. So like since you guys are just joining me, I probably should explain. So I made a Romulan. I made it through like the beginning and everything, and now at the summit I decided to choose to join the Klingons instead of the Federation. So right now we're doing the Klingon story. But I think this part of the story is like neutral for both sides. So yeah, both sides have to come to the same part if you pick a Romulan.
Tell me about the time you've spent with Charva and what you learned about the Tal Shiar.
Let me see. The Tal Shiar are manipulative and deceitful. They even lie to their own operatives.
If you're willing, we can use the information you learned from Charva, as well as intel we've gathered in other operations, to help you infiltrate the Tal Shiar. You'd learn their secrets from the inside.
I think I remember this mission. Let's see, I can do it.
I've been informed through some covert channels that someone wants to talk to you. Next to the Dabo table, you will find a Ferengi looking around nervously. Approach him and say, "Think this wheel is rigged?" If he responds with, "Only if it still has factory settings," you'll know you've found the right person. Good luck, and let me know if I can help.
I think I remember this. So this is when we do her, because like we've just moved quest lines now. So this is, we're no longer doing Sub-Commander Nadell's quest. We're doing hers now. So every time we finish a quest, we have to go back to her or talk to her.
Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum?
Let's see. Think this wheel is rigged?
Only if it still has factory settings. There is a package for you. Look behind the plant near the bar in the back of this room. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get it!
Yeah, that's another thing I love about this mission, or these missions, is that they're all like espionage. Alright, let me see. I guess this is the plant he was talking about. Let's see. Identity verified. Beginning playback.
I am Kamen, a representative of Klingon intelligence. Our new alliance has opened up several opportunities for both our peoples. If you speak with my associate in the lounge area of Drozana Station, you will be patched directly through to me. I look forward to working with you.
Okay, so now I gotta go talk to that guy. I also see there's a lot of other... Let me look here. Yeah, there's a lot of other missions around here too. Let's see, so it looks like he has one.
Losing all my latinum?
Oh wait, no, I've been through that conversation already.
Place this device in your ear and act as though you're
Oh,
speaking
here we
with
go.
me. Patching you through to command now.
We've been working on getting someone inside the Tal Shiar. Before we start filling you in on our plans, tell me why you want to do this.
For the good of the Romulan Republic.
I've heard you were at Viranat. Nasty business. Easy to build a vendetta from something like that. A person in your situation might have some pent-up rage. A need for revenge burning in their heart like a fire. I can see that in you. Vengeance can be a powerful weapon, but it cuts both ways.
Also, I want to say I'm sorry I don't have a camera yet. I'm in the process of getting a new one, so sorry about that. Let's see. As terrible as Viranat was, it's simply the most recent example of the Tal Shiar's crimes. I want to expose those crimes to the entire galaxy.
Good enough. This information may prove useful to the Romulan Republic. I'm willing to pass it along in hope of having the favor repaid in the future. We'll be ready to act when you are.
Okay, so that's done.
The
Let me see.
information is
Oh,
valid,
here we
and
go.
our allies seem eager to assist. Still, I worry about what type of favor they will ask of us in the future. Nevertheless, we're going to use this opportunity to try to insert you into the Tal Shiar. You'll pose as someone who wants to join them, gain their trust, and then use that to infiltrate their operations. To help sell your story, our allies in Starfleet have agreed to launch a staged attack on a known Tal Shiar base. You'll use this attack to get inside their organization. Take these patterns for replicating Tal Shiar uniforms. You might want to dress the part. Was there something you needed?
Okay.
You've proven that you're willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. That is an important quality in someone that is about to sneak into the very heart of the Tal Shiar disguised as one of their own. I have sensitive information that is not safe to transmit over subspace. Please rendezvous with me on Drozana Station in the Beta Quadrant.
I'm already... What? I'm already here. Alright, so it says, yeah, it says talk to her here. And then it says, after speaking with Talmira, go to the Unrath system, which is located in the Beta Quadrant. Okay. What do I get for this one? So I get some new deflectors, get some dilithium, and a new tactical console.
Was there something you needed?
Every time that happens, it freaks me out. That's the, that's the Umbrals. Every time that happens, it freaks me out. Okay, so I have some upgrades here. Oh, that definitely needs to be upgraded. Let's see. No, that should be good. I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing. Is it? Oh no, this is better. Okay. New torpedoes. There we go. Alright. So it said talk to her again.
Was there something you needed?
Here we go. Enemy action briefing.
You've proven yourself to be capable in a difficult situation, and that's not praise I give lightly. The business with Charva was a bit messy, but you didn't get caught in her lies. That shows you have a clear head. If you're ready, we can launch our operation to infiltrate the Tal Shiar and bring back its secrets. You've already caught the attention of people in the Tal Shiar. Now we need to convince them that you're ready to switch sides. In their minds, you're already a traitor. It won't be hard for them to believe that you're ready to betray Deton as well.
Let's see, what do you mean me to do?
Take this isolinear chip. It has your new identity, background, and credentials. It also outlines our plan for this first operation and includes the plans for some special tools you may need. In short, you're going to warn the Tal Shiar base in the Unroth system of a pending KDF attack and assist them in fighting off the force. In the confusion, you'll have an opportunity to plant some of the data packets on the chip in the Tal Shiar network. The information on them will help sell your story. Good luck.
Alright, I'll leave for the Unroth system immediately. Alright, so... Wait, what level are we right now? I never... Wait, we don't even have a level... Is this, like, are we level... Yeah, we're level 17. Okay, so... I really want my next ship first. I'll hold off on... I won't hold off on the mission, but I'll hold off on... I won't worry about that now. Alright, so... We're going full espionage for this. So... Different identity, different outfit.
Welcome to Jozana.
Why do they do that every single time? Okay, so let's see. It says go to the Unroth system. All right, we got a depart system. Let's see here. Where's the Unroth? Ooh, that's far. Can I transwarp? I cannot transwarp. Is there somewhere near I can transwarp to? Let me see. Wait, new Romulus system? Right there. Oh, yeah, cool. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, let's just... Well, no, if I do that, then it'll start the other mission. It's gonna take way too long to go that, like, it's gonna take a long time to get there. Where's Konos? Konos is nowhere near that. Alright, it's whatever. Oh, man. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. Not too long. Yeah, recently the only reason I'm streaming right now is because I wanted to test out I wanted to test out my new, not my new setup, but more, how do I say it? I'm not using, a broadcaster that I usually use. Like, I'm using the regular OBS now. Because, like, I was using Stream Elements, and I was using Streamlabs, I was using Twitch Studio, using just a whole bunch of different stuff, and I really couldn't really decide on which one would be better for my PC. And for some reason, the original OBS, I have not had, like, since I've been streaming for about like an hour and a half, an hour. I have not had one problem with it so far. Like, it's been running the stream 60 frames per second. I think I can't even remember what the what was the upload at. I think the upload was at 4500. So like it's running it perfectly well. So yeah, like, so that's pretty much what I was testing. I was just mainly testing out their regular OBS. Alright. Well, while this is doing this... Actually, yeah. While this is doing this, I'm going to take a short break, you guys. I will be right back. So, yeah. Okay. Back. Sorry about that. And we're almost there. So I got back right on time. That's good. Alright. That's awesome. I haven't been having I haven't had any, like, since it crashed the first time, I haven't had any issues with loading. Like that's one thing I don't really like about STO that never used to happen, is that sometimes when you're in a loading screen, it'll get stuck and then it'll just disconnect you and then you have to reconnect, and it's kind of annoying. All right, so let's see. So it says, Centurion, we need to convince the Tal Shiar that you're a deep cover agent ready to return. Fortunately, we have several options to do so. By flying near their relay stations, we should be able to jam them, preventing them from getting accurate information about the invasion. We can also plant falsified data on their sensor platforms, helping to substantiate our fake invasion. Okay, so yeah, this is basically what we're trying to figure out. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, it's supposed to be something with we have to make decoys, basically. All right, so let me go invisible because I don't know how they're gonna react. Alright, where do I need to go first? Right there.
The system is under the control of the Romulan Star Empire.
Never mind, they saw me.
Or we will open fire. This is your only warning.
Access code Gamma 40 Zulu.
Who is this? How do you have that access code?
There is no time for questions. An invasion fleet is on its way.
Nonsense. We haven't had any indication of an enemy fleet in this sector. Sensors are completely clear of any intruders. Except you.
They are moments away. Get ready. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, I got to attack. And planting the false data. Oh, they hit me with 3 torpedoes. Alright, hold on. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Oh, he zipped the hell out of there. Okay. Alright, let's see. So there's another... Okay, so we gotta get to these relays. So while they're handling them, I'm gonna go to the relays. Never mind. Okay, cool. Next. And I just noticed that I am very much damaged. Alright, let me go over here first. Okay, never mind. They love attacking me for some reason. I gotta get away from him. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I forgot they leave. That looked like it hurt. Jesus, finally. Yeah, it looks like it's one more. Oh wait, no, I see another signal thing here. There's a few of them, actually. Wait, did I just... Do I have to, like, yeah, do I have to jam all of them? Yeah, it's saying jam all of them. Okay. Alright, so while that one is fighting over there, I'm gonna keep on jamming stuff. See, let's keep going. They haven't noticed us. Okay, there we go. I swear, this one is kind of tedious. Like, just no joke, this mission is kind of tedious. Okay, so that one's gone. Okay, almost done with doing all this. I think I need one more. Okay, there we go. Okay, this should be the last one. No! I still have one more to go. I'm guessing it's that one. Oh, there's one right there. Never mind.
Doubly fortunate.
Doubly?
Indeed. We were able to acquire some of the attackers from the Klingon ships. They are being held in our brig. I'm sure the interrogation will be fruitful.
I will assist in the interrogation. Alright, here we go. Captain, the Tal Shiar have transmitted coordinates for their lead vessel's brig. They want you to beam directly there. Sorry, that's my phone. That's a scrap again. Don't you dare. Don't do it. Load correctly. Come on. Like, seriously. So like this is what I was talking about. I've never, like, when I've played this on Xbox or PlayStation, I've never had this issue. It's only happened when I've played it on a PC. Yeah, see? Look. Alright, hold on. 1 second, guys. It's making me sign in again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, normal login. I hate that. I hate it so much.
Your weapons have been specially modified for this mission. When fired, they'll emit a tight band transporter beam along with a holographic effect that'll make it appear your target has been disintegrated. If you can arrange a situation where you'll shoot a hostage, that person will be transported to our sickbay. These are your only weapons, and if the Tal Shiar get a chance to examine them, they will see through the ruse. Also, a distraction or two could be very helpful in a situation like this. Our Klingon friends have provided a few things that could work. Keep your eye out for places where you can use them.
Okay, so let me grab this over here. Okay.
Don't shoot. I'm Sub-Commander Kimmik, and I am your ally. I believe in Ditan's movement, and I wish to help any way I can. Now I assist Klingon intelligence from inside the Tal Shiar. I can buy you some time in the Security Sub-Commander's office, and give you a code that will erase all trace of anything you access in the computer system. Perhaps you can find a way to help the prisoner escape. You must hurry. I've seen what happens to those left to the tender mercies of the Tal Shiar. The Security Sub-Commander's office is just down the hall and to the right.
That's what it says, make your way to the Sub-Commander's office. Okay. So it said to the right. I'm just looking around right now. Here we go. Let's see. Access verified. Greetings, Sub-Commander Kimmik. Let's see. Display prisoner records. Unoccupied. Cell 2, Subject 12. Cell 3, pending. Okay, so I'm wondering if it's pending because I'm here. Okay, so let's see. Security logs. Processed, moved to cell 2. Okay. Attempted escape, disciplinary actions taken. So, subject 11. I'm guessing that's cell 3. My bad. Enemy fleet engaged. Lieutenant Varg acquired. Okay. Designation, registration, Lieutenant Varg as Subject 47. Subject 47 moved to Interrogation Room 1. Subject 47 awaiting interrogation. Pending request. Okay. Let's see, according to the computer, Subject 47 is Lieutenant Mira. She's already been taken to an interrogation room. We need to get in there if we're going to have any chance of getting her out of there alive. Find Subject 47. Sorry, guys.
Install the Security Sub-Commander, but he's on his way to his office. Get out of there now.
The prisoner is being prepped for interrogation.
The cover identity you were provided outranks the Security Sub-Commander. If you claim the right to interrogate the prisoner alone, he will back down. Few stand up to the Tal Shiar and live. A successful ruse might save you, and the prisoner. Hurry and alter the surveillance system feed. I'll go to the holodeck, link into the internal sensors from there, and create an alternative view of what is going on inside the interrogation room.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I guess, like, I'm starting to feel a little more tired because, like, having trouble reading. But yeah, it's like 4 a.m. here, guys. Alright, so let's see. Alright, there we go. That's altered, and then it says Oh, so this is the guy. What are you doing in my office?
What are you doing in here? This is a restricted area.
A child could breach your security protocols.
How dare you? Who are you?
I'm the one who saved everyone in this system.
You're the agent who warned us about the Klingon attack? Perhaps I was a bit hasty, sir.
You would be wise to think before you speak in the future. If you manage to live that long, that is.
My apologies. I was unaware you were going to participate.
That much is obvious. Has the prisoner said anything useful?
The prisoner is a Klingon from the IKS Gumaj. I had extra guards placed around his cell for the duration of his stay. He is quite belligerent, but it's nothing we can't handle.
I will assume responsibility for interrogating the prisoner.
You want to interrogate the Klingon?
Are you hard of hearing? Or are you merely incompetent?
The attack by Klingons did result in some damage to the ship. Perhaps I am suffering some temporary hearing loss. I will be certain to check in with sickbay. In the meantime, how might I assist?
Very well. I will interrogate the prisoner. See, I am not disturbed.
Understood, sir. The prisoner has been secured in Interrogation Room 1. It is down the hall and to your right. My officers will be close at hand, should you need further assistance.
See to it. Okay. Alright, so I think it's one of the rooms that, yeah, here it is. I see people in there, but I don't know if they're bodies or... I know the one on the floor is alive, but there's, like, I think the one that's not on the floor is dead. There's two other people. Who's in 3? I don't know what or who that is. Okay. Lock doors. Theorem gas, where? Oh, right here. Trying to remember. Let's see, R&D. Oh, I thought I had it already. I guess I don't. Okay. I thought I already had my, I thought I already had my, what's it called? My turret, but I don't have it yet. Lieutenant Mira.
I won't tell you anything, Romulan scum.
Oh, she's an alien. Oh, green woman, but, like... for some reason, like, anybody who's not one of the, like, the main alien species in the show, in this game, they call just aliens. They don't call them, like, it's a literal, like, generalization. They just call them aliens in this game for some reason. So, like, she would be considered alien. Let's see. I'm not with the Tal Shiar.
Every word a Romulan dog says is a lie.
Intelligence sent me. No one was supposed to be captured.
I suppose you want me to believe you are one of our new Romulan allies, so I might lower my guard and tell you our secrets. Never. I am a warrior of the Empire.
I disabled the surveillance feed. Code Zulu Delta 5.
So, you claim to be an ally of the Empire. We shall see.
Yeah, Orion.
If you truly are what you say, then you will free me and help me take this ship for the glory of the Empire.
Yeah, it's strange though, like they... Yeah, my bad, yeah, these are, yeah. For some reason though, like, when you make your character, for some reason they have it where you can pretty much make anything you want, but they'll always mark it as like alien for some reason. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually made a an Orion. So I guess I just forgot. Let's see. Here's my plan.
So, you're going to pretend to interrogate me, and we need to sell the Tal Shiar on the story. Once we've done that, you'll detonate a charge, and I'll pretend to have overpowered you. And then you'll shoot me with a concealed transporter beam? You must work for Klingon intelligence. Only they would come up with a plan so ridiculous.
Right. We don't have much time. Let's see. Begin fake interrogation. Loosen restraints. Yell questions. Go ahead, kill me. I will go. Yeah, it's bad acting. Just bad acting.
Enough of this play acting. When do I fight free of my cat?
So you said some people make a decent Orion as an alien on the Federation side, but they do not share the same clothing as on the KDF versions. Okay. Let's see. I'll set off the explosives. Get ready to run.
Then let us begin.
Ready in 3, 2, 1. Those restraints were not secured properly. Must I do everything myself? Let's see. Aliens are supposed to be from a Klingon, or from a Klingons conquered planet or so. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, because like if you make an alien on the Federation side, it's like it's kind of assumed that they're a refugee. But like when you make an alien on the when you make an alien or an Orion on the Klingon side, the Klingons treat them as slaves. And then, like, when you actually, like, I think in the beginning you're supposed to kill your captain or something, and then it makes you, like, it turns you into the captain or something like that. It's been a while since I've made a Klingon side character. But I've always played the Federation side. I've never done Klingons.
Klingons are always
I have made a character, but I've never played it to completion.
But it usually just ends up with a mess for us to clean up. I'm sorry you had to take personal action. I'll remind my teams to be more alert next time.
Let's see, the Fed side has no aliens. They have purchased. Oh yeah, the Cathians. Yeah. I do remember I did buy the Cathians on when I was on Xbox. I did buy them. Let's see. So let's see. No, what was that explosion, Sub-Commander?
It looks like we took some additional damage in the fight with the Klingons. I assure you, my people have full control of the situation. The other prisoner will have no opportunity to escape, sir.
See that they don't. Dismissed. Okay, I don't know why you're still... okay, if you're not gonna leave, I'm gonna leave. Okay. Just standing there.
The Klingon officer should be safe, but we have another problem. Janek captured the captain of the IKS Tadak, and she will take great pleasure in breaking the spirit of a Klingon warrior.
So level 20. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I'm just looking to see when I get my new ship. And so it says go to the bridge. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, that's really, really tiny. That is a tiny circle. They need to they need to find a different way to mark locations. Oh, that. Let's see. Hold on. It says KDF has good storyline. They revamped it from scratch. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Like I did notice that the last time when I was playing it on Xbox, they didn't really have as many stories as they do now. Like I think they only had like the Klingons, the Romulans, and the Federation. Now like they have Discovery Starfleet, they have the KDF, they have like they have a whole bunch of other stories now. Let's see, new ship with level 20. Yep, yeah, new ship with level 20. Honestly, it like the game doesn't really get like it doesn't get really fun with the ships until like level 40, because that's when you get like the insane ships that just blow everything up.
How unfortunate. It would have been preferable if you had not killed the prisoner, but I understand that you didn't have a choice. As you've said, she was attempting to escape. All is not lost. I will get the information you failed to collect from Captain Rava.
And what does Captain Rava have to say?
I am a warrior of the Klingon Empire. I will endure.
Wait a second, so how did he get captured? Because he was the one that... I don't get it. How did he get captured? Because like he was literally the one that we were talking to about setting up the fake invasion. So he gets captured? Let's see. So it says, so be it, Klingon. Nod to Rava. A Klingon is always ready for battle of any kind. How else might I help the Tal Shiar?
The Tal Shiar thanks you for your assistance, but I have everything under control now.
Okay, so we're setting off another explosion. Do you have everything under control now? Do you really?
Activate stasis field.
Stasis field activated.
We took some damage in the attack. Nothing that can't be repaired. Thank you for your assistance. You will be contacted when the Tal Shiar has need of your skills again. Dismissed.
Yes, Commander. He had to try and run, huh?
I'll do what I can for Captain Rava. Maybe I can find a way to get him back to Kronos. But you must leave now, or Janek will be suspicious. She's not easy to fool.
Alright, time to beam up. Time to get up out of here.
I know you're taking a great risk in contacting me, but I wanted to congratulate you on a job well done. Command reports that the Klingon forces were successful in their ruse, and the fact that you're still alive to hear this transmission is a good sign that the Tal Shiar have accepted you. Commander Janek should be contacting you soon. Our intel indicates that she has been assigned as your Tal Shiar handler. Do what she asks. We will work on extracting the captain. However, once someone is in the Tal Shiar's clutches, getting them out again is easier said than done.
Okay.
Congratulations, Centurion.
Oh, there we go. What is this? Romulan Centurion Duty Officer Pack. I don't have any more room for officers right now. Okay.
The Tal Shiar is quite impressed with your actions in the Unroth system. Accordingly, we are rerouting you to the Talis system to assist in salvage operations vital to Tal Shiar interests. Although this is a simple salvage mission, the target is a high-value one. Failure is not an option. Succeed in this task, and you will have demonstrated your capability and your loyalty. Those are the qualities that Tal Shiar values most.
guess that'd be the only one I can do it. Let's see. My ship is kind of slow. Boom. Yeah, I hear ya. Alright, guys. I am gonna call it here. I guess let's try and find somebody else to raid here. Let's see. There's only one other person I can think of. There's one other person I can think of that we can raid here. Let's see. I don't know if they can see their chat or not, though. That's the other thing, because there's not a lot of people that are streaming Star Trek right now. Let's see. I think that's the name. Is that the name? There we go. Alright, thanks for stopping by, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be streaming around the same time tomorrow. Alright, let's go.